Hello air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to be having a look at some tarot messages potentially for the next upcoming 7 days. And I've laid out some cards here that I've shuffled and I've laid out here for you. And I've sort of been sitting here meditating on these cards. We do have the Justice, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is really lovely. I feel like there's a lot of peace that's coming in. Straight away, I'm getting the sense of peace that's coming in now. And also this peace is going to sort of linger into your future, because that I love when I was doing this spread and I saw this Four of Swords. I love it because it's like it's telling you that peace is coming, or peace is here. Now, for a lot of you, this is a lot of internal peace that's coming in this week, and it's going to do a lot of things for you. You're going to notice these sorts of changes within yourself, especially in the mind. There's a lot more sorting things out. What comes to mind here for me is you being in an energy where you're sort of sorting through things, sifting through things, if you will. And this is very powerful because I feel it's going to deliver a lot of goodness, okay, this coming week. It's going to deliver this just almost like it's like a reassuring energy. And for a lot of you with the Queen of Swords, it's almost like you're going to be the master of your own thoughts. And I think for a lot of you, you're reshaping the way you think, or you're reshaping the attitude that you have towards a situation here. And this is very powerful because you're going to start to notice the thoughts that you're thinking, the things that you're looking forward to, the things that you're expecting, the things that you're wanting. It's almost like suddenly these things start to change. And I think you're going to be attracting a lot of experiences that you're actually going to be imagining about or even thinking about. The Queen of Swords is very witty and she's known for her ability to think and to be creative. But most importantly for me, the Queen of Swords, she has the capability and she has that energy to attract things that she's thinking about, whether they're positive things or whether they are negative things or circumstances, items. There's a huge theme of like manifesting, and what I feel is big on the manifestation theme for you is the fact that the Queen of Swords faces the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of the physical. It's the card of enjoying the physical life. And I feel with the Queen of Swords, you may just speak to something into existence here. And this is very powerful because I feel in a lot of ways you're going to be attracting something you've thought about. Now, whether this is intentional or whether it's unintentional, the process is here and the manifestation, you'll come to see it. But it's almost going to prove to you that thoughts become things, that the power of the mind is so major, or you know, your thoughts towards something, your attitude is going to change and suddenly things are going to appear different. Not necessarily in a bad way. I think a lot of you might do away with some sort of outlook that you've had on love, maybe on life, on yourself internally, because you have that Four of Swords. And in some ways, I feel like that Four of Swords is telling us that this is a part of us that we are removing. This is a part of us that's dying. This is a part of us that we're leaving behind. And it's transformational. So I feel like there's a lot of activity happening around you that's starting with the mind, starting with your plans, and it's exciting. It's exciting because you're thinking of these things and you're attracting them and you're coming into this powerful energy of manifesting them. And this is huge. This is what you've wanted. And I feel like with the Justice card, this is speaking to us about karma. So this is your karma here, air signs. And I don't necessarily think it's in a bad way. We don't have any cards that would indicate, you know, toxic energy or fear or deception. A lot of those cards have not come up in this reading. So I think this is positive reinforcement. The Justice card can be Libra. So this may be more applicable to Librans watching, or perhaps to those dealing with a Libra romantically. Either way, the Justice card is the universe, is karma personified. And I feel like the Justice card, you're getting some sort of outcome. Okay, there's a verdict. There's an outcome that's coming to you here. It's something that you may have turned your back on. And I say that because the Queen of Swords has her back towards the Justice card. So obviously, I get a sense that it's something that you've turned your back on, or it's something that you haven't thought about for quite some time. You've left it alone. Or like I said, it's the change in attitude. You're starting to notice different things. You're starting to look at the grand scheme of life. You're starting maybe not to notice those petty things that are going on, or things that maybe you've blown out of proportion. And suddenly this attitude is changing things for you. And where you've been distracted, or you've changed your outlook and you're thinking about things differently, where you've been distracted or you've looked the other way, suddenly there's an answer. Okay, there's an outcome. For some of you, it's a response. There is a message coming in. For some of you, the Queen of Swords is absolutely a messenger. It could be very unexpected, almost like these two people meeting up together. So for a lot of you, there could be a very unexpected reunion with someone very close to you. It can be romantic, it can be platonic. But the bird here is signifying there is a message that's coming in. The fact that it's an upward flying bird indicates a positive message, or it indicates a message that's open-ended. So this is good, because if you're expecting this communication, it's almost like it's going to be open, and there'll be opportunity for you to respond, or there'll be opportunity for you to indulge in this conversation and have some back and forth communication, which is fantastic. It can be around legalities here as well, settlements, divorces, karmic connections, but most importantly, the Justice card brings balance. So this communication is somehow going to balance your mind, or balance you internally or externally, or it could even balance the relationship. The Justice card is Libra energy. Libran energy is all about connections and counterparts. So I feel most of the time I do focus these readings on love. But I feel seeing this in the cards, I think it's absolutely positive reinforcement of what's happening here. And it's very reassuring and it's very enlightening. I feel like it's a moment of enlightenment, and it's a moment of absolute bliss that's coming to you, and it's so delicious in, within itself. So I really feel very happy for a lot of you air signs, whatever it is that you're going through, and this expansion that's coming your way. I almost want to congratulate you in some ways, because it's well deserved. So we've earned it. Give yourself a pat on the back because you've come this far. And it's a very powerful thing for us air signs to shift our thinking, because the mind is very powerful for us and our thoughts are very powerful for us, and it's almost like this empowering feeling. So all the best with that, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'm sure we'll be in touch again very soon. So thank you, and bye for now.